Hi guys, and welcome to a gameplay video for the Sexton I. Now, normally when I introduce a gameplay video, it means that you guys know there's a is it worth it around the corner, because I don't load up just general gameplay videos for no reason. So yes, you're right, there's going to be a Sexton I review around the corner. This, however, is a little bit different. What normally happens in my gameplay videos is, having made the review, I go through all the footage I cut or had pre-recorded for the review and then didn't use, put it into one little compilation and stick it up on the channel as a gameplay video. This is different because I made the review first, and I recorded at the end of every review. I usually have an overview game, a game that shows you all the strengths and weaknesses of whatever particular tank I'm reviewing, contained within one replay. The Sexton review is not going to have that, simply because there was so much footage for other things that the video was running way too long, and I had a very difficult decision about what to cut and what not to cut. So I ended up cutting the overview footage. So this is footage that was not actually cut or planned to be cut from the review. If I'd had time, it would have been in the review, but the review was running too long, so I had no choice. So the Sexton I review is going to be the first review ever that does not have an overview game. However, I took the two games that were in contention for the overview and I've put them back to back here. So what you're going to see is some pretty good Sexton I footage that was planned for the overview game, but just wasn't included due to time constraints. And here we go. We are on Himmelsdorf, and it is a tier 3 game, so I'm top tier in the Sexton RT.
Let's get this show on the road.
So if I'm playing low tier RT, I've discovered that by heading over to this position I'm about to go to, I'm going to have very good shots down along the 8 line. So right here, just adjusting slightly, there we go. So now I've got shots down the 8 line and my first victims appear. So I've got a shot on a T-18. And he's an ex-T-18, so another T-18.
That was close.
Okay, shot falls a little bit short, just does some splash damage, but the T-18 isn't moving anywhere. So that gives me time to reload and blind fire. And there we go. So 2 kills, 2 T-18s down, 2 very dangerous enemy tanks. And now it's just a matter of finding more shots. So I don't have any shots on the BT-2. I do have shots on the cruiser, but I'm just going to have to aim very carefully. Waiting to be fully aimed. There we go.
Enemy hit.
And 121 damage to the cruiser. Let's aim at the cruiser 3 this time. Good. Okay, so he moved forward, then he moved back, but thankfully our shot hit him. Cruiser 4 decides to advance. Go for a blind shot, but miss him unfortunately. And now things aren't looking so well. So we got a T-18 up on the hill, and he's up against 4 enemy tanks. And I decide I need to relocate, because if they kill the T-18, then they're all going to be coming down that road directly towards me. But I stop because I see an M3 Stuart I could possibly hit. So we shoot, we fire, and don't seem to have hit him. No splash damage sound, no kill. But I need to keep moving because the T-18 is dead. And there are 4 tanks going to be coming down the K-line. So our medium 2 spots enemy RT. But I'm not going to take a shot. I can't take a shot till this medium 2 is dead. I don't want to hit a teammate. But I decide to aim a little bit short just in case. But yep, you saw on the mini-map, those tanks coming down the K-line are now here. Now I need to go into TD mode. And BT2 is going to try and flank me. So we get a good shot into the BT2 angle, and he's bouncing. Now this is something I mention in the review, but I don't actually get to show you guys, so I'm happy to put this up on the gameplay. The Sexton does have armor. You can angle, you can bounce shots in the Sexton. It doesn't happen very often, but you can do it. So I'm actually going into TD mode. I'm going to try and hunt down this Stuart. The BT2 is around here somewhere as well. But I'm never going to get over this rubble to get him. So there's still an M3 Stuart in the middle. Okay, there used to be an M3 Stuart in the middle. BT2 is dead. Just a Cruiser 4 left. He's on 2 kills. And again, I'm in TD mode. We're capping. But I'm in TD mode, and I'm just going to try and hunt down this cruiser. I'm hoping he's advanced down the K-line. Yep, he is. So unfortunately I miss. I angle, and his 2 shots go in, so I fall back. Almost reloaded. Need the cruiser to advance. So I'm angling again. Wait for him to come around the corner. And we finish him for kill number 5. So that was my planned overview game for the Sexton I review. And it was a very, very close game with this one. This was also going to be a overview game. But like I said with the other video, I needed to cut it. And here we go. We are on mines. It's an encounter battle. So I'm expecting most of the enemy tanks to head towards Cap. So I reverse into position. And I'm going to pre-aim on the hill, and hopefully some of my team are going to be able to spot enemy tanks heading up the hill. But they don't spot them in time, and 2 tanks manage to get to the top of the hill before I can fire on them. T-15 is advancing, got a good shot, but unfortunately misjudged the flight time of my shell, and it lands just behind him. So PZ-3A manages to kill our T-82, but he's about to move into cover, so I take a snapshot before being fully aimed, and unfortunately miss him. I do have shots on this T-15, so I'm taking my time, I'm aiming fully, and the shot goes short. And that's one of the issues with the Sexton I talk about in the review. Its accuracy differs from game to game, but quite often it's bloody awful. So we've got a shot on the Marder 2. All we have to do is hit him. Fully aimed. And the shot goes nowhere near where we aimed it. Marder 2 dies. There's a T-70. And I just have a shot on him. I definitely have a shot on him now that he's advanced. So someone has tracked him. All we have to do is hit him. Fully aim. And the shot goes nowhere near where we aimed it. Welcome to arty play. So I don't have shots on the cruiser. T-70 is back. I'm debating whether or not to kill him with splash damage, or I'm hoping that he's pulled forward. Maybe he's poking the corner again, so we go for a blind shot and take him out. So there's a T-46 over on the 1-2 lines, but that's okay. We got a PZ-3A between me and him. So Cruiser 3 on the hill. Again, taking my time, aiming carefully. Going to fully aim before firing. And there we go. Gun behaves itself. So there's a Chiha. We've got shots on him. All we need is for our shot to clear the hill. But no, it hits the crest of the hill. So that was unfortunate. Now there's a PZ-38 on the other side, along with the what was it? T-46. So T-46, PZ-38, both over here. Don't have shots on either, but there are tanks covering their approach, so don't need to worry about these guys too much. I can, however, focus on the cap again. So T14 or T15 takes out the PZ-2G. Go for a blind shot, and that goes absolutely nowhere near where I was aiming, but then again I fired it before being fully aimed. So I'm hoping that the PZ-2G has advanced, but again that shot goes nowhere near where I was aiming. And the T-15 rams himself to death on the PZ-38T. But in the meantime, our team have managed to take out the T-46, so there's only a PZ-38T left over there. There are 2 camp tanks in the enemy caps, or in our cap zone. So I'm going to take another blind shot and hope that the enemy tank is advanced. But nope, cap is not reduced. Thankfully our team has gone in to get spots, so we've got a Chiha. Just need to fully aim, reload, and there we go. Okay, so cap is slightly reset. Just the PZ-2G in the cap now. PZ-3A is doing a pretty good job taking him on. We go for a shot in the PZ-2G, manage to get it in, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, doesn't do a full penetrating hit. But it's enough damage for the PZ-3A to take him out on the next shot. So it's looking very, very good now. 2 RT, 1 enemy tank, and we know where he is. So he's probably advancing down the 1-2 lines. So I'm setting up, getting ready for a shotgun to the face shot, because I'm half expecting him to drive up to try and kill us. But on the other hand, we're capping. So there's a chance he might be heading towards cap. Anytime now. As I say, I'm prepared to shoot him in the face if he comes hunting for us. But I do have a shot here. I know the reticule or the line is red, but I do have a shot. Unfortunately, I fire the shot a little bit prematurely and miss him. We're still capping, 34 seconds left, and for some reason the PZ-38 decides not to go for cap, not to try and save cap. He's going to come get easy kills on RT instead. So someone else puts a shot into him. He's got 31 health left. He's staying safe from the tanks in our cap, and I decide to go into TD mode yet again. Something you'll see me do a lot in the Sexton, because I seem to have more joy in the Sexton when I play it like a TD than I do when I play it like an RT. So, shot to the face, kill number 4, and that's pretty much it. We cap out. So, those were the 2 overview games I picked for the Sexton that would have been included in the review if I'd had time. Hope you enjoy them, and the review will be coming very, very soon. And I do think it's worth watching, even if I do say so myself. A lot of information in there. In fact, it's one of the longer review videos I've made, which is surprising because on paper it's not a good tank. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.